Hello amazing people, how are you doing? Hope you're doing amazing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends where you're watching from, and it depends on the time you'll be watching this video. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a girl, Village Nurse. If you are new here, kindly subscribe. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for the love that you people have shown me. Thank you for the support. Thank you always for liking my video. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing my link. I don't take that for granted. Thank you always for supporting Village Nurse. So today I'm doing this video from my village. I'm not at work. With me here I have a book. See, have a book. Have my diary. This is my diary that I used to write my things when I'm low. I write here. When I'm depressed, I write here. When I'm happy, I also write here. When there's something that I need to do for myself, or there's something that I'm targeting to do for myself, I do write here. So today I've written here a lot of questions that I'm going to answer you people, that I'm going to make you know who is this Village Nurse. Who is this girl that is always saying, thank you for supporting me. My name is your girl, Village Nurse. You'll get to know me today. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe there's someone somewhere who is interested to know how my journey has been, my childhood, my college life, my regrets in life, my best experience in life. I'm going to tell you who made me to join YouTube, why did I join YouTube, and yet I'm a nurse. I'll let you know people. Yeah, my regrets in this field, nursing field, my best experiences, what I'm going to tell you people. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, support your Village Nurse by subscribing. If you are a new subscriber, thank you. I'm glad. We are 180 something, 186, 85 there. We are there. That's amazing. I just started my YouTube 1 month ago, and I'm glad you people are supporting me. I'm glad you people are enjoying my videos. I'm glad I'm making friends from outside country. Someone comment, I'm from US, I'm from Belgium. I just feel it's not something for granted. It's something that you need to appreciate. Thank you, my subscribers. Always stay tuned. Yeah, by any chance, do you regret doing nursing? Yes, I might say yes or no, but at some point I regret. Yes guys, I have here questions that I'm going to answer you. Who is Village Nurse? Village Nurse is a girl from Africa, to be precise Kenya, Nyabohanse village, who decided to start a YouTube channel the last 1 month. She is 23 years. Yeah, she's a nurse but not licensed yet, working at a local hospital where she's just gaining experience and no payment, if I may say so. Which year were you born? 23 years back. That is 2002. That's the year I was born, but I'm turning 24. In the coming 1 month, I'll be turning 24. And I'm happy. I don't take that for granted. Turning 24 is not a joke. It's not a joke. When did you finish primary school? I did my final exam, primary final exam in the year 2015. That's when I did my KCPE. Okay, in Kenya, we have that final exam that you're supposed to do before joining high school, all secondary school. That is KCPE, Kenya Certificate Primary Exam. Yeah, I did that and I scored 324 marks. out of 500. I scored 324 marks, and I managed to continue to the next level, that is high school. That's my next question, which reads by, which year did you join high school? I joined high school in the year 2016. That's when I joined my form 1. Joined form 1 in a girls school. I did my whole high school, secondary whatever I did in high school. What's your worst experience? Yes, I had worst experience back in high school. At that time I was tiny, very tiny, and I was young. So at time my classmate could bull me, tell me, go fetch for me water. I'll go and fetch, because I was young, and that time I was young and naive. I knew nothing. The fact that I was young, and some my classmates and my schoolmates were bigger than me, so they could force me, go do this for me, sweep here, sweep there, and I was so innocent. I knew nothing. And my other worst experience in high school, maybe waking up for dance. It was so hectic for me, and I don't know, it was so hectic for me to wake up for dance, because waking up 3 a.m. just to go and sit in class and read, and sometimes you don't even understand what you are reading. And another worst experience back in high school was the subject called mathematics. Mathematics was a big hectic for me. I never loved such subject. I could even score 10 out of 100. I don't know why, but I never loved that. Okay, I did my when did you did my your form 4 exam? I did my form 4 exam. That is my final secondary school or high school exam. I did in the year 2016. 2016 is the year that I did it, and I managed to score a B plain. After scoring a B plain, I had to come sit home. I stayed home for 1 year so that my dad could at least raise my school fee. And at that time I was bargaining whether I join university or I do college, but I managed to join college, because in university it was expensive and my dad couldn't manage to raise that money, since we were many in the family of 6 and I was the firstborn. My younger siblings were in form 3, form 2, form 1, and other in primary school. Why did you join nursing school? Why did I join the nursing school? I think that was something that my dad forced me to. To be honest, I wasn't for nursing. I never wanted to do nursing from the word go. I wanted to be a teacher, but my dad convinced me. No, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to be a nurse. And I joined college in the year 2021. That's when I joined college. Yeah, regrets. Do I regret doing nursing? Yes. At some point, yes. At some point, no. Yeah. At some point, I regret, because it has not been a walk in the path. It has not been so easy for me to accept that I did nursing, and the end result is, after finishing my school, I'm unable to download my license. I'm unable I'm unable to get out to secure a good job, as I thought maybe I could secure a good job after my final exam, which I did last year. And I think that will come next in my next question. worst experience. I don't know if it's a worst experience or is something that I can share with you people. Okay, at first when I joined, we were taken first we were taken my the place where I feared most. We were taken to the mortuary. No, mortuary where the nani corpse are being what, and I say are being kept, are being put there. Yeah. It was my first time to see dead people lying down everywhere. I don't An accident had happened in a place that we were studying. So the time we were taken in that mortuary, there were some dead bodies that were being brought to the mortuary. And if an accident happened, they will always take those dead dead people to the mortuary, and the the casualties to the hospital. So it happened that that accident had killed many people, like like 18, 19. So it was a market day in that place. So some people, they were not residing in the nearby place, so their body could be brought in that mortuary, and it was not preserved, because they wouldn't preserve someone that they don't know. There must be a family member that is there, so that to be shown your person is here, and the person has been preserved in that fridge. So we were a group of people. The first years, that is first years, we were being done orientation, and we were told we need to go and visit the mortuary, because at one point or the other will require someone working the mortuary to come pick someone from the hospital. If someone's died, you need to call those people, and if they're not responding, you'll go and pick them. You'll go and pick someone, that mortuary attendant. You'll tell him or her that I was calling from female ward. There is someone who has died, and you need to come for him or her. If that person is not responding, you'll go. So you were taken there. It was my first time. The dead body were lying just down, and we were told that you should not spit, like in the mortuary. You should not spit. So imagine the I don't know how to say it. It was pathetic. It was something that I never expected I'll meet. Inside the mortuary, bodies are lying here and there, and the morgue attendant decided to open the fridge. I was shocked. I was shocked to see people lying there. So from there, I couldn't take meat, because those people, it was a lorry that crashed to a motorcycle. To many motorcycle riders that were in the market that day. So there were, yani like, they had crashed. You couldn't even look twice. So after going, because we were in a group, I couldn't hurry to get out. I had to stay there, not comfortable, and until we were told now we can get out. From there, I vomited. Remember, it's my first week in that nursing school, so I felt like I'm traumatized for real. And from there, we went home. I stayed 3 good days in my house without going to school, without attending classes or anything. I just opted to stay in my house. Now from there, there is a day that we were taken to theater room. Me, from the fact that I'm naive, it was my first my first my first week on my first month now in school, we were taken to theater room. Mimi from back from kitambo, if I may say so. I know people won't understand, some people from kitambo, or from what I used to know, is that if someone is being operated, let's say a maternity mother is being operated, I used to know that they will use the scalpels, that the surgical blades, let me call them surgical blades, that are being used to operate. I thought they will use the scalpel to cut the abdomen to the size that now the baby will get out. We went there. That day was confident enough. I was ready. Let me tell you, it was a mother who was being done CS, and because theater room, you won't enter. Like if you're not sterile, you haven't worn scrubs and all thing, you won't enter. So we were in a room that we were to observe from there. So I could see someone being operated, and they will just cut a small line, then another person will stand there, maybe a doctor and a nurse, and they will pull. They will pull like the way you can pull. You can tell someone, start here, I stand here, so that we cut a cloth. That's how it's being done. Someone could stand there, another one here, then the incision that they have made, like a small incision, someone could stand there, someone here, that small incision, they will pull until now the space is enough. I was traumatized again. I had to go sit home, think and rethink. Will I manage this? I called my dad and was like, Dad, me, I'm not going to do this. I'm already traumatized. I don't think I will withstand. My dad was, that's how it is. Continue. And one day I'll surprise my dad. If there's someone who will be who I'm working on surprising, then it's my dad. That man has advised me, has stand with me. He always stood with me in my entire learning, my entire studies. He was there for me. He could advise me, no daughter, you need to do this. It's how it's being done. You see, those one who are working, they started from there, and now they're working. That was my worst experience. I'm good at telling story. I'll be telling you my story. Best experience, maybe catching up faster and passing my final qualifying exam. No, it's not an easy thing in college. There's that final exam. We've been doing units. In first semester, you'll be doing 12 units. Second trimester for first trimester. Why? First semester. Sorry, not first trimester. First semester, you'll be doing 14 units. Second semester, you'll be doing 15 units. Then until the last semester, which is in year 3, you have like 64 units. And in these 64 units, you need to read all. From the first semester that you did, you need to read all, because the exam that we were doing, the final qualifying exam, it contained all from first year to the third year, and I'm glad I passed. Yeah, I might say that's the best experience. Now I'm going to work experience. Something that has already, I'm already tired with it. I just started last year, but I'm already tired. Work experience, sometimes I regret doing nursing. Yeah, sometimes I regret doing nursing because of work. Here in Kenya, securing a job as a nurse is something hectic, and securing job in Kenya as a nurse is hectic. Tell me why. I finished my exam, did my license exam, and I'm not yet employed. I'm just helping in a nearby hospital. Sometimes they'll just give you 10K. 10K is not even, maybe 50 USD or 30 to 40 USD. And mark you are doing night shift, you are doing day shift, like something not enjoyable. Maybe because I've not downloaded my license. Okay, here's another story. I did my final qualifying exam and my licensing exam, but I'm glad I passed my licensing exam, but I have not been in a position of downloading my license. For you to download your license, you need to have like 15,000. I don't know how much in USD, but you need to have that money for you to download it. No, you need to have it. But on my position, I've been working tirelessly to get that 15, but I'm not in a position because the money I'm being given, maybe 5K or 10K, you need to get yourself. You need to get yourself. You need to get yourself essential things like pads, nini, underwear, and you have parents that maybe they can ask, Evelyn, send us something to buy something, do for us this one. So I'm not in a position to download it, to download my license. But I'm sure if I'll get my license, I'll look for a better place. I'm working in a nearby hospital to gain experience because I don't have license now. If there is anyone who can assist me get my license, I'll appreciate. But I know God will open doors. I know God will open doors the way He did from primary school, secondary school, until college. In that my dad wasn't working. My dad had nothing, but I'm glad I finished and got licensed. I know God will help me get my license. God will open a door for me to get license. I'll download it in Jesus' name. Yeah, I'll download it for real. I'll download it. That one is I'm sure of. I'll download it if God's time is the best. Yeah. But if there's someone who can feel like helping me download the license, I will appreciate. I'll appreciate. That's what I can talk about work experience. Yeah, let's another question that I didn't answer. Okay, why did you started a YouTube channel? I think that one I'll appreciate Priska Sagati who made me to start a YouTube channel. At first I was like, will I manage? I'm shy in person. I do talk alone. If you can say, I do record videos when I'm alone. And I just catch my phone alone and record video. I'm shy, but Priska Sagati advised me, you can do this, girl. You can do this. The fact that the work you're doing is not even paying and you're not even licensed, you won't be able to secure a good job. Do what? Just start a YouTube channel. And I started a YouTube channel. I'm doing good. I'm 180 subscribers, and I'm sure by the end of this week, I'll be maybe 200 subscriber. Shout out to Priska Sagati. You are an amazing soul. You made me to start a YouTube channel and call myself a village nurse. Okay, I opted to call myself a village nurse because I come from village, and the fact that I'm not yet employed, and I couldn't call myself a licensed nurse or a registered nurse. Yeah, I called myself a village nurse because of that. How is your journey in YouTube? My journey is amazing. I can't complain. I'm doing good. I'm uploading videos. Yeah, I'm uploading videos. I'm gaining subscriber. I'm having views, likes, and comment. I'm making friends. The good thing is I'm getting friends. Nani Luciano just commented, hey, from CG Belgium, and I'm like, yes, I have people from Belgium. I don't take that for granted. I think now I'll end my video. From there, I have told you people my story. Now at least you know who is village nurse, who is that girl who always say it's a girl, village nurse. If you watched my video from start to the end, thank you. If you want to support me by by you want to support me download my license, I'll be pinning my number there. If you'll be in a position of supporting me, support me, guys. If support me by prayers too, support me by sharing my link, support me by subscribing, support me by viewing by liking my videos, supporting by commenting and advising me where necessary, where tell me, Evelyn, you need to, village nurse, you need to improve on this, village nurse, you need to do this. I'll appreciate, I'll take it positive, I'll never take it negative. Thank you for watching me. Bye. Let's meet the next video. I love you. Bye all.